Low quality fans of a high quality Bruins team, welcome back. We got kind of a weird one for you today. See, recently I was watching a little bit of The Hockey Guy on YouTube. I'm sure you've heard of him. If not, I'm linking the video I'm going to talk about in a second down below. He's awesome, great dude, does a lot of great stuff, especially if you're a fan of a smaller market team and you don't see a lot of coverage. That dude's all about it. But anyway, I'm watching one of his videos. And he, like the gentle, wonderful human being he is talking about a reason that any team can win a cup. He's going through all 32 teams and saying why they could win a cup. So me, of course, being the asshole that I am, goes, well, you know what? That would be really fun to do the opposite. So this is my Nega Hockey Guy video. The anti-hockey guy. I love you a lot, Shannon. Please don't be mad at me. He rocked the Blasty Calgary. I think it was the reverse retro in his video, so I thought I'd go Kachina. I didn't feel like taking out that beautiful purple reverse retro for Arizona. This is what I'm going to rock with. And before you ask, it absolutely is a Phil Kessel. So, yeah. There's honestly a lot going on right now with the Kotkaniemi stuff going down, the offer sheet. Obviously, he's a Kane now. And then, of course, Montreal just traded for Dvorak. I'm not going to get into that right now. We're going to hit that a lot on the podcast that we are going to be recording this week at some point. I might also do a separate little video about it. We'll see. Guys, we're so close to hockey. We're so close. Preseason starts at the end of this month, which I am pumped for. The Buffalo Prospects Challenge stuff, that happens, I think, the 17th through the 19th. There's hockey to watch. I'm so excited. Last thing before we get started. I did start a Twitch channel. I haven't really done anything on it yet. I want to use it come season time. I did that again. Season coming. I want to use it when the season starts to at least once a week sit down and have a live conversation with you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We're going to see if that works out, but it is going to get linked below as well. I haven't really done much with it. I will play games on it at some point. We'll see what happens, honestly. Also, Twitter, that's down there below. Like, comment, subscribe. Nailed it. Let's talk about this list. I decided to go in the reverse order of my power rankings. So we're going to start with a team I thought was least likely to win the cup, which of course would be Buffalo. The reason Buffalo will not win a cup this year, all the reasons, all of it. They're a big candidate for the first overall pick, so that's great, but offense sucks, defense sucks. Goaltending sucks. Their coach is unproven. Their front office might suck. First overall pick, though. You're going to have good odds for that. So look forward to that. Next on our list is the Arizona Coyotes. Same, but with less fans. If you haven't figured this out already, we're only 2 teams in. I'm about to insult every team. So if you can't take a joke, or you can't handle your team being criticized, but you can laugh at 31 other teams being criticized, maybe don't watch this video. Just let's see who we have at number 30. Anaheim. Other than the terrible roster, aging star players, inability to score or defend, you're probably the worst team in the worst division. So have fun with that. But let's stay in California. Let's not move too far away. San Jose is right over there. Technically, you still have a lot of talent. Problem is most of it's limping around the ice, aging out, just struggling in general. Your probably best young guy wants out. Also, James Reimer and Aiden Hill, that's a tandem you're going into the season with? Guys, this is going to suck for you. This is not going to be fun. At least your people pay attention to you, unlike Anaheim, though. So that's nice. Speaking of teams that no one pays attention to, Columbus. I'm sure that Line A and Max Domi will have a bounce back year. So that'll you guys are gonna get demolished by a stacked Metro. That division has a lot going for it, and unless you pull some magic out of your butt cheeks, that's another bottom 5 team right there. Oh my God, Nashville. You have 2 $8 million players who play like it's beer league out there. You have a Ellie Tolvanen who's no longer up for the Calder, so that dream's dead. See you at the trade deadline, boys. This is one of my favorites because this is one of those ones where people have a super high ceiling for some reason, and I have it way down in the depths of the league. Vancouver. I hope Demko is ready for a ridiculously busy season. There's a possibility that we see OEL and Tucker Pullman on the same defensive pairing. That's a guaranteed negative. Double-digit goals against in one game. I think it's a possibility. And then Detroit, who's super boring. Because the Yzer plan doesn't want a cup yet. So that's why. We're moving on. Montreal. If you have watched virtually any of my videos this offseason, or listened to any of the last 3 podcasts that we put out, Short Shift Pod, follow them on Twitter, you kind of know my feelings on this team. Because you have no center depth. Your wings are Your bottom 6 doesn't look very good. Your defense doesn't look very good. Bye-bye Weber. Again, shame. Love that guy. Carey Price is a year older. And you just traded for Dvorak. I know we talked about the Bruins potentially doing that. I don't love what you gave up. A first-round pick swap, basically. Where it's Montreal or the Canes pick. Obviously, you just got the Canes pick from Kotkaniemi's offer sheet. Bad trade. Also, the low-qual Abyss is still active, so till the day I die, you ain't winning it. Whee! At number 23, the LA Kings. You added Deneau. Cool. Can't wait to see Quick bounce back. When's the last time he hit above a .905 in a season? 3 years ago? Pfft, that's like Bruins fans thinking Hala is going to go for 60 points this year. It's not that funny. Ottawa! Matthew Murray! You suck at hockey! Matthew Murray! Coming in at a cool 21 is our friends Philadelphia. It was a rough year for Carter Hart, but thankfully this year they took the pressure off him by adding Martin Jones. Oh no. Fingers crossed for you guys, because this might get worse before it gets better. Goaltending wise. You ever have a team that's just bad vibes? Like, they didn't do a lot in the offseason, but there's just bad vibes, bad juju coming from that locker room. That's Calgary. Getting bad vibes from you. There's no cup in your future. Just something's off. And I don't know if you can fix it with the current roster. Like, big shakeups are probably necessary because bad juju. Again, see you at the trade deadline. The New Jersey Devils, 19. Dougie Hamilton, PK Subban, that's a match made in heaven. Offensively, what are the odds they put up a combined 100 points this season and still have a negative goal differential? Because I think it's possible. I literally think that's possible. But at least you're not Seattle, because 4 years ago, you were given the blueprint for how to run an expansion draft and be competitive out of the gate. And Ron Francis went, "Nah, fuck that. I'm going to do this my own damn way." That's some little dick energy, honestly, with how it turned out. Little dick energy, Ron Francis. Minnesota? Are they still in the NHL, or have they switched to the KHL yet just to keep Kaprizov? That feels worth it, though, right? Chicago? Well, I don't know. Maybe all the crime stuff that you're being accused of. Maybe the hockey gods just go, nope. You don't get that. Oh, you want an actual hockey reason? Okay, maybe Seth Jones is taking up 9% of your cap to be your best defenseman and he's bad at defense? That could be a problem. Not even going to say this team's name. Binnington sucks. Fuck that guy. He's a loser. He went on one good streak and it wasn't even that good. Fucking bullshit rookie. Old as fuck. Washington. The average age of a player on your team is 68 years old. That's why. You know how old Chelios was as the oldest player, active player to win a cup? He was 45. Winnipeg, the Canadian Minnesota Wild. Stuck in mediocrity for all of time to lose in the first round or barely miss the playoffs. Oh, they made it to the second round and got swept. That's basically losing in the first round. Honestly, it's a fate worse than death. It really is. Ooh, Pittsburgh. Tristan Yari, Tristan Yari, Tristan Yari. You suck at hockey, Tristan Yari, Tristan Yari. All I have here is Chris Drury is trying to commit seppuku on the entire franchise. Seppuku? Sudoku? You get my point. Dallas, your mascot is stupid and I don't like it, so you don't get to win a cup. Sorry, guys. I make the rules, I don't enforce them. In all seriousness, the plague did do a number on you guys last year, so I'm not really sure and how everyone's feeling coming into this season. I really hope everyone is healthy and okay. There's some scary stuff with some athletes that have gotten COVID and their lungs aren't recovering as quickly as they want them to. This team is a total question mark, so I'm going to decide that they don't win a cup because Tyler Seguin is not fucking allowed to. Edmonton, who now in hindsight after I wrote this, I shouldn't have put in my top 10. Goaltending isn't very good. Defense isn't very good. Their bottom six isn't very good. Fuck, all you have is a really good top line because you have the greatest player in the world right now. And even that's not enough because he's not performing in the fucking playoffs. Oops. Canes. If the hockey gods truly exist, they will not reward a team that just signed Tony DeAngelo in the offseason with a cup. I mean, also they lowballed their star defenseman, so he walked. And then they lowballed their potential fix in net, so he walked. Yeah, sorry, Canes fans, you're still a second-round team. Boston. I mean, they're clear favorites for the cup, right? I considered making this whole video just answers for each team being, because Boston's winning the cup. But I thought that would get old after, like, the third team. So instead, I'm actually going to tell you why the Boston Bruins are not winning the cup next year. Stacked Atlantic, unproven goalie tandem, questionable bottom six still, don't have a true 2C. Look, I could have just screamed 2015 draft for 40 minutes on this section, but I didn't because I'm a mature adult. The New York Islanders! Because Tampa's going to be waiting for you in the conference finals. Still stings, right? Toronto. You guys are going to have a great regular season. Anyway, Florida Panthers, the curse of Bobrovsky continues. At least he only has 5 years left on the deal, though, so I'll talk to you in 2026. 7? Jesus Christ. Vegas, because you're going to choke again. That's fool me twice and all that, right? You are chokers in the playoffs. That's what you are. There's no reason you shouldn't have been facing Tampa in the finals. I still believe that. You got beat out by a miracle run. It happens. But every year it feels like you choke. So you'll choke again. And number 2, Tampa. Because maybe you could let someone else have some fucking fun for once. Huh? Is that a possibility? Also, no preseason surgeries to take advantage of, so... Suck it, nerds. And my number 1 power rank team, the reason that they will not win a cup, the Colorado Avalanche have signed Jack Johnson to a PTO that is a disaster waiting to happen. That's it. No, in all seriousness, this team should be absolute favorites on everyone's board. They should. Can Kemper stay healthy? If so, I'm sure you'll make it to the second round again. Not enough people talk about that. Toronto can't get past the first round. Colorado can't get past the second. That's it, guys. No one's winning the cup. All of these, completely true. No one's winning the cup next year. It's going to be a bummer. It's going to be the Bruins. Go Bears!